captain keeping his cool in front of goal, scoring his 14th goal for his country. And now Benin very much on the back foot after just 10 minutes gone. That could change the complexion of the game early on. For an instant response here as Doku tries to win the ball back. Now he can only get it out to Doku. Sent into the middle by Olaitan. An attempt at an acrobatic effort there. But it's Libya who are able to come away with it. Is Yohan Roche, another one of the Benin players who's come into the starting lineup for this match. Middle again from Olaitan. Can they win? It's an acrobatic save there from Murad Al-Wahishi. Very nearly an own goal, it seems. It was eventually ruled offside. Dimouni just winning the header there. And it was Majdi Mustafa who saw his attempted clearance loop over and nearly nestle into the bottom corner. Eventually ruled offside though. Too much on that challenge there. From Shavshuf. Looking to conjure up a response now to that hammer blow from Libya. It's played long by Cedric Kuntonji. Benin win the free kick there, out wide. Too much there from Sanal Ben Ali. as he looked to win the ball back. And now there is a set piece situation for Benin. Can he find Steve Mounier again? It's long to the back post and it's sent out by Osama Al-Sharimi. Perhaps lamenting a bit of a lack of communication there with his teammates, but the danger was averted, temporarily at least. Again with Ahmed Akrawa holding up the ball. It's been an isolated figure out there, despite there's a bit ambitious effort there from the number 9. He was saying he was cutting a bit of a isolated figure up front, despite Libya taking the lead, but he is looking to get himself involved, the 35-year-old. Appearances for his country have been few and far between, but made an impressive debut back in 2009 when he scored the equaliser in a friendly on his debut against Kuwait in a friendly. He's got 7 goals overall for his country. You see that long switch out to Joël Osu. Well over from Mouliky Verdon. A quarter now we've gone. It's Libya who are very much standing strong here. They've got their 1 goal advantage and they're looking confident for the time being. But there have been a few scares from set piece situations from Benin. It's the North Africans who won the free kick there. Played long by Mustafa. Back heel to nobody there, but it's Benin who'll be able to come away with it. Patient build-up play here from the Cheetahs. They know they do have time to find a response. Play out wide to Mumini. Mumini to Dosu. So charging down the wing before playing it back to Mumini. No way through for the winger on that right hand side. Double switch out to Dosu. This time he's able to control it. Plays it to Doku. The midfielder wins the corner. Yet another set piece situation from Benin. Can they cause a panic in the Libyan defence once again? It's Dosu himself who will be sending it into the middle. It's into the box. Just nearly. Johan Roche nearly getting a foot to that. And here come Benin again. Dosu trying to get past his man, but he's still on the ball. combining with Imouran. It's a great run through the middle here from Junior Olaitan. There's a shout for a handball from the Benin players. Seems to have been waved away by the referee though. The cheaters are incensed. Libya survive the attack. Benin looking to turn up the pressure here. He forays into the box in these past few minutes. It's played out wide to Verdon. Yohan Roche rather, who finds Olaitan. Olaitan to Doku. Doku finding Joel Dosu, and it's a fantastic save from Al-Wahishi. He's tipped it over after that effort from Dosu, who was through on goal. Great through ball. There'll be another corner for Benin, this time on the other side. They make the most of it, and it's Steve Mounier who sees his header going wide. But Benin very much knocking on the door now. Just trying to direct his header down to the bottom corner, but it'll be a bit tough to get much direction on that header. But 20 minutes gone, it's still Libya who are in the lead after that penalty from their captain Faisal Saleh. Penalty won by Noor al-Din Al-Kulaib, attacking midfielder with a great run in the box. We're being taken down. Joel Dosu trying to get to that. It was a bit too long, but it's all going through the Benin number 20 right now, down his right wing. Dosu currently a free agent, last played for Sochaux in France. Very much one of the veterans in this Benin side. He's got 63 caps and 10 goals to his name. One of those who took part in that Africa Cup of Nations campaign in 2019. Taken down by Cecil Almeida. Just using all his experience there to draw the foul. So Mustafa will be trying to play it long to Ikrawa, but it's Benin who can come away with it now. Great tackle from Osama Mukhtar. So Benin with the lion's share of possession, really halfway through the first half. They've been standing strong for the time being. Cheaters find a way for a bit of miscommunication there between Yohan Roche and Junior Olaitan. The throw will be for Libya. With Benin now. An opportunity on the break here. Great work from Dodo Doku. Eventually they have to start again from the back, but there is intent here as it's played down the line for Steve Mounier. Rather, Doku again. And it's another corner for Benin. Joel Dosu to take. So into the box. This time punched away by the goalkeeper. Right, Al-Waheshi, the 27-year-old Libyan goalkeeper, plays for Al Ahly in Benghazi. 14 caps, or 15 now for his country. He's turning in an impressive performance so far. Libyan box very much under siege in these opening 25 minutes. Mediterranean Knights very much on the back foot, trying to hold on to their lead. It's played all the way through his Doku now with a potential chance, still on the ball, and it's another save from Murad Al-Waheshi. Doku's teammates frustrated that he didn't give the ball after. He rushed into the box there. Seeing the Libyan defenders surrounded him. 3 men around him, managed to keep the ball, but see there on the right hand side, Junior Alaitan sensed that his teammates then laid the ball up to him. Another golden opportunity for Benin. So Alaitan launches it into the box. So here's Akrawa now. One of the few touches he's had on the ball. It does look as if his role will be to hold the ball up all match. Then have a man down here as Steve Mounier, seems to have taken a blow in the midst of those chances. He's back up on his feet though. Trying to reinvigorate his players. Knows they've been knocking on the door for the better part of half an hour, and knows if they keep this up, the chances will keep coming. Play down the line here. Great defending from Al Musrati. One of the few in this Libyan squad with some top level experience outside of the continent. The 28-year-old who started out at Al Ittihad, then made a name for himself in Portugal with Vitória Guimarães, then at Braga. He's earned himself a transfer to Besiktas in Turkey this summer. You can see he's all of his experience there to keep Benin at bay. As Arakwa does well, hold on to the ball. It's Al Kulaib there who's taken down on the counter. wayward pass, but it's well gathered by Johan Roche. And out to Roche. Joël Dossou back on the ball. Trying to combine with Doro Doku again. Who of course scored in the World Cup qualifier against Rwanda back in the summer. See a clash on the edge of the box there between Steve Mounier and El Musrati. Sending it into the box. Great piece of control there from Ekrawa to combine with his teammate, but it's eventually wasted. Now Benin trying to come on the counter, but is eventually ruled offside there. Steve Mounier not happy with the decision, but so the assistant referee got that call right. In the stands from those Benin supporters, really making this place their own, making the most out of the situation, having to play their home games in Abidjan, the Ivory Coast. You see that banner in the stands, Ici c'est le Benin. This is Benin, and it very much feels like it with the atmosphere in these opening half hour, despite their team being 1 goal down. Maybe with the chance to watch their own set piece there, but it's well over. Benin can come away with it. Into the box for Ekrawa now. Marcel Dangine who got to it first though. Bolivia maybe just coming out of their shell now after soaking up those Benin attacks. Managed to keep the initial Benin response to going a goal down at bay. We've seen those impressive counter-attacks led by some great hold-up play from Ahmed Ekrawa. The Mediterranean Knights very much have a second goal in them. Here's Joël Dossou for Benin, trying to burst his way through the Libyan defence, but great control there from Al Khulaib to come away with it. Preventing the throw-in, and it's Libya who have the throw-in now on the halfway line. Number 8's very much at the heart of what's been good about Libya in this match. There's Steve Mounier now. Finds Doku, unleashes a shot. comfortable for Morad El Ouahishi. Not enough sting on that to really trouble the Libya goalkeeper. Back by Benin now. Too much on that challenge from the captain, Faisal Saleh. His goal is the difference between the two sides so far. 10 minutes to go until the break. Quickly into the middle by Benin, but again, the Libyan defence relatively untroubled. Here's Imouran finding himself on the right wing now. Played out to Moumini, who draws the free kick. Just a collision there with Soubi El Dawi. It's yet another opportunity from a set piece for Benin. Joël Dossou standing over it again. Can he pick out one of his teammates this time round? Six Benin players in the middle waiting for the cross. And there's another opportunity, and it's another fantastic save from Morad El Ouahishi. And it seemed destined for the top corner. It was Olivier Verdon who rose up and got to it first. Still no way through for Benin. Double opportunity for Libya now. It's lost by El Khulaib. Benin launched on the counter now. One back by Libya. El Khulaib again. That's a bit too ambitious there to try and dribble past this man, but it does stay with possession, does stay with Libya. Possession again, here's Dossou. Wants to meander his way past his man, but it's well defended by Soubi El Dawi. Here's Almeida. It's played into the middle by Moumini. Safely dealt with by Libya once again. Milutin Zrajovic then just trying to rally the troops there, trying to get his team into half-time, a goal ahead. Another 5 minutes to hold on. He'll be very satisfied with what we've seen from his team so far. And here come Benin now. And again, it's well dealt with by Libya. Back to the drawing board for Benin. And here is Ekroa, who'll look to take his time, well, he's played it through for Al Kulaib. And Ray just waited a bit too long there. And it was Cyril Kountoji who could get back to it in time to gather up. It's Dosu now. Countered by Libyan defence, and here's that man Al Kulaib again. Great close control from the number 8. Evade the pressure there. Buy some time for his team, who will be looking to really hold on to the ball as much as possible. Just muscled off the ball there by Cyril Kountoji though. And Benin find a way through now. Again, Dosu on the edge of the box. It's a cut inside, but it's again well dealt with by Subi Al-Dhawi. Really no way through for the 32-year-old winger on that right-hand side. Great combination play from Libya. They look to carve out another opportunity. It's back with the North Africans. Benin will have the free kick now. Challenge there from Sanad Ben Ali. Libya just seeing more of the ball in these final 5 minutes. Benin had the lion's share of possession really so far in the first half. 70% for Gernot Rohr's men. Yet to capitalise on it so far though. Laid down the line there, but it's safely dealt with by Libya. Mediterranean Knights just content to sit deep now and just see out first half result is. Ryan Roche there tried to get to the byline before the ball went out. There'll be a goal kick for Libya. Ryan Roche, usually a centre back by trade, it seems he's filling in that left back position for David Kiki. Roche, currently a free agent. Another one of those Benin players with experience in France, played for Reims, Rodez, Quevilly, Rouen. You'll see the fourth official there indicate there'll be 4 minutes of added time, 3 minutes of added time rather, in this first half. Some promising signs from Benin going forward, especially from the likes of Doku and Dosu out on the right wing, but very little to show for it. The Libyans who managed to keep them at bay so far, but here's maybe one final chance. It's intercepted before it could get to Steve Mounier. It's Almeida for Dosu. Almeida sending it into the box as well. It's well dealt with by Majdi Mustafa. Abushala coming on for his third appearance for his country. Yet to find the net. Here come Benin again with the same intent as in the first half. Laid out for Johan Roche. Gets it out wide. Team Moran, who plays it into the middle. It's Libya who come away with it, and it's again some great hold-up play from the Libyan veteran forward Ahmed Ekrawa. Just to get it out wide, but gathered up by Benin, who could launch a counter now. Here's Mourane again. D'Almeida. Back to Mourane. Over to Dodo Doku. Doku sending it into the box for Steve Mounier, but it's a fair bit wayward, and Mourane El Oueshi can safely see it out wide. Goalkeeper, arguably the standout player of the first half, with that great save from Jodel Dosu, keeping out some great chances for Benin from set pieces. Here is Dos on the ball now. Could make the most of it though. Shafshouf now on the ball, one of the players who were booked in the first half. Too much on that challenge from Cédric Moutonji. Shafshouf looking to play it through there, but it was well cut out by the Benin defence. Here come the Cheetahs. Benin supporters who very much made this place their own, of course, unable to play at home because of stadium regulations. They made the trip in numbers. And here comes another chance for Benin, and this time Steve Mounier converts the opportunity. A first time finish after a great ball into the box. And the 29-year-old makes no mistake in front of goal. Scores his 18th goal for his country. Into the box from Junior Laitan. Dispatched by Steve Mounier. Finally, Benin are level after countless chances in the first half. It's the Augsburg man who finds a way through. It would be hard to argue that that was against the run of play. It's been a barrage of Benin chances ever since the 10th minute, ever since Libya took the lead. And it seems that Gernot Roh's half-time team talk had the desired impact. The Cheetahs finding their clinical edge. It's that man Steve Mounier who drew them level. Now can Libya conjure up an instant response? Will that spur on the nominally home side? He is scoring for Benin for the second time this calendar year. Of course, he scored the winner here back in June, the World Cup qualifier against Nigeria. 2-1 victory for the Cheetahs, who came back from behind to beat the Super Eagles. So it was a more difficult prospect playing in Nigeria last week. But again, it does show that this place has very much become a second home for Benin. The atmosphere has turned up a notch here. A bit confrontational there between Mounier and the captain Faisal Saleh after that rash challenge. It's a heavy touch from Abdul Rashid Moumini. And he's still down after the challenge. Two sets of players at odds over that, coming together. There will be a booking for Steve Mounier after that confrontation with the captain. Another yellow card. This time for Abu Shala. Remonstrating after that. Maybe will have to keep their cool here after that decision, not lose their heads. It's Benin who have the momentum now. Maybe will be looking to show what they were capable of as they did in the first half. Confirmation there of Saleh's booking. The captain needing to lead by example. There'll be another set piece opportunity for Benin. You're very much in the thick of it again. Sent into the middle. Dealt this time by Libya Bahez. Olivier Verdon. Sent into the box by Moumini, but eventually dealt with by Abu Shala. Confirmation of Abu Shala's booking as well. More confusion in the box there. This time it's Benin who are penalised. They're claiming a shirt pull. Tension's still there between Mounier and Faisal Saleh. Wahashi there just being told to take the free kick from the exact position where the foul took place. There's Al-Kulaib. Maybe just trying to get a foothold on the game again after that Benin equaliser, but it's a tough proposition. With a lot of energy into defending that goal lead. Would the 3 points be there for the taking for Benin? Of course, both teams are looking for their first win in this 2025 African Cup of Nations qualifying campaign. Odoku. Shots unleashed by Junior Laitan. It's another fantastic stop from Al-Waheishi. Cheetahs really purring now with chance after chance coming their way. They carve open the Libyan defence. There'll be a corner for the home side. A great effort that was from range. Dosu prepares to send it into the box again. Still there in the middle of the box between the two sets of players. So it's into the middle. This time it's well dealt with by Ben Ali. There's no way out of pressure for the Libyans. Benin very much in the ascendancy now. Yohan Roche to Olivier Verdon. Back to Roche. Roche switching it. And it'll be a penalty for Benin. Steve Mounier taken down by Majdi Mustafa. Diagonal ball was well over the heads of both players, but it seemed as though Mustafa did take down Mounier in the box. And now Benin will have a chance to complete the turnaround on the hour mark. And look at that foul. It does seem as though Mounier was pulled to the ground there. Mustafa wrapping his arm around the neck, really. And Libya will look to react with two changes. Chafchouf who comes off for Omar Khoja.
Ahmed Ekraoua est remplacé par le joueur numéro 17, Fadel Mansour. Player number 9 is replaced by player number
Ahmed Ekraoua coming off for Fadel Salama.
Mansour.
All eyes will be on the Libya penalty box. It's Junior Laitan standing over it. 22-year-old scored a double against Ivory Coast back in March. Can he find the net again here in Abidjan? He can. And it's Benin who take the lead. The winger confidently dispatching the penalty past Mourad Al-Waheishi. And it's Benin who complete the turnaround in the second half.
Benin, scored by player number 18, Isola Junior.
Steve Mounier at the heart of it again, winning the penalty after scoring the equaliser. It was a devastating penalty, leaving no chance for the Libyan goalkeeper. The Troyes midfielder scoring his third goal for his country on his 26th appearance. Will we see a reaction from Libya now? And then turning the game on its head in the space of 10 minutes. Stands. Libya will be heading for their second defeat only of 2024. They only lost this calendar year coming against Cape Verde in their opening, or rather than their second World Cup qualifying match of 2024. Benin looks like it will be a return to winning ways if the result stands. Of course, they did start the calendar year on a high when they held the Africa Cup of Nations champions Ivory Coast to a draw. That man, Ishola Junior, with a double. Of course, Ivory Coast fans coming to the stadium here in Abidjan. Benin looking set to make it 3 wins in a row here at the Stade Félix Houphouët-Boigny here in Abidjan. A 1-0 win over Rwanda, a 2-1 win over Nigeria, both coming in June. A stadium which you could say is relatively close to home. It feels close to home for these players, given the atmosphere that the Benin fans are making. Come in their numbers, and they've made themselves heard. Libya carve out an opportunity to equalise with their backs up against the wall. Omar Al Khouja managing to keep possession there. It's Salama who tries to muscle his way through. One back by Libya, Isale. Then into the middle. We have a chance now for the Libyans. The counter now for Dossou, but it's well dealt with by Majdi Atara. Bizarre throw in there from Benin. We'll be back in possession now. Trying to find out Rouge, but it's safely back in. Just a bit too much on that ball though from Yohan Roche. Manager, they're urging him to take it easy. He knows that Benin are in the driving seat now. Do look set to bounce back from that 3-0 defeat in Nigeria in ideal fashion. Stays like this, they will go up to second place in the group, leapfrogging Rwanda and their opponents tonight, Libya. They'll be hosting Rwanda for their next game. Making the trip a few days later to Kigali. Doubleheader which will likely prove decisive in this group. It's been in Duda to qualify for their first, or would be their first Africa Cup of Nations in 6 years. They do have the talent to make it to the final tournament. Will they be able to string together that run of results? It's given away cheaply there by Libya. Nothing comes of it though, but here is Steve Mounier now charging through the middle. Just on the edge of the box there. But no rush from Benin to make the most of the opportunity. They know they can take it easy in these final 15 minutes. Although there is always that risk of a Libyan counter-attack, especially with the likes of Nour al-Din al-Kulaib ready to pounce. Change for Benin. Dossou coming off a frustrating evening for the 32-year-old who had various chances in the first half to equalise for Benin. In the end, this team did take the lead, but a frustrating evening nonetheless for the number 20, and he's replaced by Tosin Ayegun, 26-year-old who plays for Lorient. Started the last game, has 3 goals in 14 caps for his country. He could be involved straight away here. It's an ambitious effort from Ayegun. What an introduction that would have been. Great outside of the boot pass from Ishola Junior again. You could maybe saw that one in the back of the net already, but it was well wide of Morad Awaishi's goal. Here come Libya now with Omar Al-Khouja. It's into the box, but it's cleared out of harm's way. Safely shepherded out for a goal kick. Another roll of the dice for Libya. It's the captain, Faisal Saleh, who'll be coming off, replaced by Al-Mahdi Al-Quds. 25-year-old who plays for Al Nassr in Libya. And it's Betamer who'll be coming on for the man who won the penalty, Noor Al-Din Al-Kulaib. Mohamed Betamer with a rather unique career path, it has to be said. He was born in the UK, he started out in the Arsenal youth ranks, played for various clubs in England, most recently Chelmsford in Essex. This summer made his return to the country he represents. Signed for Asweli in Libya. Fourth appearance for his country, where he has a goal to his name. Now will be a timely moment to get his second. So we enter the final 10 minutes. This second match for both teams of their 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualifying campaign. Benin set to bounce back in ideal fashion from that 3-0 defeat in Nigeria. Put them on track for qualifying for a first final tournament since that 2019 run to the quarterfinals. It's the Cheetahs who have dominated possession throughout the match. Managed to turn it around in the second half after going down a goal very early on. After 10 minutes, it was the captain, Faisal Saleh for Libya, who opened the scoring. The goals from Steve Mounier, and of course Ishola Junior from the spot turned the game on its head. There'll be another chance from a set piece here for Benin. One of their main threats in this match. They've been conceding a fair amount of fouls. Can Benin make the most of it? Double their lead here. Sent into the on the edge of the box for Tosin Ayegun. Now it's sent into the box. The referee spotting a foul there in the penalty area. Right back, Sanad Ben Ali seemed to have been hurt there. up to Mohamed Bentamme there. Manages to win the free kick from Cédric Moutonji. Mahdi Al-Kout to send it into the box. We're back in possession, trying to curl one in. And it was Al-Musrati who nearly got something on that. It will be a corner kick for the Mediterranean Knights. Everyone back for Benin to try and keep this one out, including Steve Mounier, the striker. Sent into the box. Bentamme trying to keep hold of it, to send it back into the box, and he sends it high. It's Benin who could come away with it. Now Ishola Junior trying to play it through. It's just cut out by the Libyans. It's end-to-end stuff now. Benin pushing for that third. And Libya, of course, trying to get that equaliser. It's Doku now who's down on the pitch. With a cramp, it seems. Shall be satisfied with the way his team responded in the second half. The more incisive attacking play after the break. Question of seeing out the result in these final 5 minutes. Libya have thrown on their attacking talent. Try and rescue a point here in Abidjan. Can they carve out one final opportunity now to rescue a point and stay unbeaten this qualifying campaign, but it's given away cheaply to Junior. Does very well to keep the ball, and a bit of trickery there, a bit of a crowd pleaser there. The man is playing with confidence, especially after that penalty he converted. But he's been charging out the Libyan defence all afternoon. Well, he's been vital to his team's performances as well. Sometimes a bit isolated up front, but he answered the call when it mattered with that equaliser. Led from the front brilliantly. Didn't always get the reception he'd hoped for, or the service he'd hoped for rather. Just as any top-class striker with his experience, top leagues in the UK, in France, in Germany, knows when to take his chance when it comes his way. Well, Libya have no chance of their own. Sent into the middle. And again. It's been good compact defending from the Cheetahs. Now the break is on with Junior Olaitan again. Floated. Diagonal ball just too easy to cut out for the Libyans. And it's back with the Knights. Just under 2 minutes to go in regulation time. Cecil Almeida, who's unwell to hold down the midfield for Benin in that defensive midfield position. With all of his experience, the Apollon Limassol man. Came through the ranks at Bordeaux in France. Played for a fair amount of clubs in the UK as well, for Barnsley, Blackpool, Yeovil. As Benin make another change.
Substitution for Benin. Player number 18, Ishola Junior, is replaced by player number 7,
Junior Olaitan, who's given Benin the 3 points as it stands. He's replaced by Matteo Alimvi, 25-year-old who plies his trade in Sweden for Västerås in the top flight over there. Making his 23rd appearance for his country. Can he help the Cheetahs hold on to this scoreline?
Le temps additionnel est de 6 minutes.
There'll be 6 minutes of added time. Will that be reason for Libya to believe? And they get one final opportunity to draw level. There's Betama who cuts an isolated figure up front. The Libyans back there to try and keep Benin out and give themselves a chance to stay in this match until the last. The chance now as Abu Shala was taken down. Tashman Al-Musrati will try and foray up the pitch. Maybe throwing everything out. Benin shot deflected by the defender. It's safely gathered in the end by Marcel Danginou. Goalkeeper who plays with JDR Stars in South Africa, started the last 4 games. He's put in quite an assured performance tonight. Not much he could have done about the penalty. He's been equal to all of Libya's chances after that. Can he hold out for these final 4 minutes of added time at the end of the second half? Benin, as it stands, leapfrogging Libya and Rwanda into second place in Group D. crucial result for Ghent-Ottermore's men ahead of a double header of matches against Rwanda at the start of October. Gululoku just brought down there and not rushing it necessarily. He's played out to the corner to Alinvi. Try and shield the ball away. It's back in Libyan hands. The Knights cornered for the time being, unable to really break away, resorting to long balls up the pitch. Only two strikers up there. Betemaran, Salama. They to make the most of that service, but it's a tough proposition. Just over 2 minutes left. Celebrations already well underway in the stands, although in truth it's been a very celebratory atmosphere in general here at the Saint Félix Houphouët-Boigny Stadium in Abidjan. As we said, the